Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a work and career reading for Cancer from the 25th of February to the 10th of March 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. And if you would like a personal reading that resonates more with you, then please go to my website and book a reading. I've also put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so have a look at them and buy them because I put in links to Amazon and eBay. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so you've got the card of contrition over here. So, this is maybe you've made some kind of mistake, some kind of error, and you've realized that you've made this error, and maybe you're dealing with some kind of mistake that you have made and you're apologizing for it. Or maybe somebody's made a mistake and is apologizing to you. So this could well be the case. There's some kind of apology that is going on here with this card. So you've got this Renaissance card over here, and this is a big change coming in for you, a renewal of something that you wanted to do. Maybe fate has intervened. So there are some kind of events that are happening that are a little bit beyond your control, things going on around you, maybe things coming back from the past, so a renewal, or maybe you're deciding to go back to studying or going back to an old job, or maybe you've bumped into somebody from the past as well with this renewal card. And then you've got the card of achievement or consummation. So you are achieving success as well. So you've completed something at the moment and it is being successful. You are waiting for things to come to fruition. You've got the energy of Jupiter over here. So a lot of expansion, expanding your horizons over here. But this is a card of success and achievement. So there's something that you have achieved and it's brought a lot of success. Maybe it's brought in a lot of money as well. So in the past, there's this card of vehemence. So there was some kind of emotional situation that you dealt with, and maybe you got very, very angry about the whole situation, or somebody got very angry with you about it, but there was some kind of encounter where there was anger that was involved in it. Maybe this is why this contrition card is coming in, because there might be an apology that is coming in, or maybe you need to make an apology for behaving the way you did. Maybe things got a little out of hand as well. So there have been some obstacles with this impediments card over here, and these were sudden, unexpected obstacles, because you've got the sign of Uranus here. So that has, this has brought in, delayed a lot of things that you want to do. There's been restrictions, obstacles, some kind of unforeseen things that have come and have prevented you from moving forward. So going into the future, you've got disorientation. So you're a bit confused about what to do next. You're a bit worried about the future, and you're trying to make plans. You're thinking about it. You're a bit hesitant about what to do next. Then you've got the Triumph card over here. So this is the card of Cancer, which is the Chariot card. So taking control of the situation. So where you're being a bit confused, you need to actually, think it out, make some plans, and take control of that situation in order for you to move forward. Get your mind in order, get all that doubt and fears out of your mind and take charge of that situation in order for you to triumph over it. And you will triumph over it, because the Chariot card is a card of success and it's a card of achievement. So these are the energies of those 2 weeks. Right. So I'm using the Ramses Tarot for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Wands over here. So you could be dealing with a very well, this could be dealing with a fire sign energy, because the King of Wands is could be Leo Aries or a Sagittarius person, but this is a person who's a businessman. They're very they might be a bit ruthless, and they're in charge, and you have, there might be somebody who does a lot of foreign travel, who is very worldly, who knows what they want. They might be in charge of a company, and you might be dealing with them. There's some kind of choice or decision that you have to make. They might be offering you some kind of job, some kind of new project, and you're dealing with this kind of energy at the moment. So something that is coming into your arena, maybe like I said, some kind of new enterprise coming in for you. They're very smart. He's got a little monkey on his shoulder over here. So they're very much in touch with whatever's going on around you. So they are in the know, and be aware of that. They know about what's going on, and even if they don't appear like they are very knowledgeable about whatever the situation is, they have people that come and tell them what is going on. So be aware that this person is in the know about things, and they might be offering you some kind of new job, some kind of promotion, some kind of new project, and you'll be working with this person. They might be even offering you some kind of advice as well on how to get things done. So you've got the Star card over here. So you have some kind of project or some kind of something that you're putting out, and you're trying to attract people, trying to maybe attract investors, trying to attract clients for this particular project. It's something that you want to put out on an international front over here, because this is dealing with people on an international level with the Star card. You're very optimistic about this, and you're making plans for the future. So whatever you're presenting, you're trying to attract a lot of people to this particular project, and you want it to move forward. And you've been putting out a lot of communication, so maybe going over the internet or speaking to a lot of people internationally as well. Now, as long as you remain optimistic about the whole thing, it looks like there will be success, because with the Star card, it's always about success, and it's about being divinely guided into doing it. There's a big change coming in over here with the Death card, so whatever was old is now, you've cut it out, you've started this new project, and you're putting it out, and it's going to give you a lot more freedom. And it's going to whatever restrictions you've been feeling will now dissolve. And maybe you're asking this particular person with the King of Wands energy to invest in your project, to make a decision to invest in this particular project. And maybe you're telling them that it's going to be very abundant, or it's going to be very successful, and it will be very successful, but you must remain optimistic about the whole thing. So a new change coming in, a big transformation coming in, and a lot more freedom coming in for you, and a lot more authority as well coming in for you. And there might be a lot of travel as well involved in this particular project that you're doing. So in the past, you've got the Seven of Chalices over here, being faced with a lot of options, having a lot of ideas in your head. Maybe you've had to do a lot of research and find out which is the best one that you could put forward. So you've been working you've been focusing on it, giving it a lot of thought, and doing a lot of research about this particular project. And you've been getting a lot of help and advice from people around you as well. So you've got this Ace of Cups over here, something brand new coming in over here. So this could be this new project, and it's maybe you got some kind of offer that came in, and it's something that is really good. It's whatever news or information you got has caused you, spurred you into action over here. So you've gotten some really important message. Maybe this person here, this King of Wands that you want to invest in, has sent you a communication, maybe made some kind of contact with you, and set the ball rolling really. Whatever you've started off is something really important, it's something really big, and it's something that you're very proud of, and also something that you're very happy to do as well. Now you've got the Nine of Cups over here. Now you feel as though whatever you wanted, whatever your ideas are now starting to come into fruition over here. This is the Nine of Cups. This is the card of satisfaction, and it's also the wish fulfillment. So you are feeling like you are attaining your goals as well. You're taking charge. You've made very extensive plans, and you're very strategic about what you're doing. You've done a lot of research as well about this particular subject. So going into the future, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like there is going to be some kind of investment in whatever you want to do, because with the Six of Pentacles, it's about people giving you money to do that particular project. So there's some kind of financial investment coming on, but it means also that you're going to have to work extremely hard to make the money from this particular project. So people will invest, but you will have to work pretty hard to make things work. And you can see here with the Three of Wands, working very, very hard, but also getting a partner. So there's somebody, maybe you do have a business partner that you're working with, or somebody that you're working with on this project. You're starting from the ground up, but it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of dedication as well. So you've got the Magician. You're in the process of manifesting. So whatever you have in your mind, whatever idea you had, whatever thought you had, you're starting to manifest it, and it's producing. It's working out. You're in a very good phase now, but you do need to remain optimistic about what you do, and it will produce a lot of abundance. It also means that you're going to be very, very busy, multitasking and communicating with a lot of people, and there might be some travel involved, because the Magician, it's been ruled by Mercury, and that also involves travel and communication. So you're waiting for abundance to come in. You want stability. You've put this idea out, you're working on it, and you're hoping that it brings in all the fruits of your labor are paid off, really. So going into the future, you've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Seven of Swords, and you've got the World. So the Ace of Swords is, whatever obstacles or problems you're dealing with, you will be victorious in it. But you need to take control of the situation. You are the one that is you're steering this cart, or steering this chariot really forward. So this is almost akin to the chariot card in itself. So you are the one that's in control. You are the go-to person, if you like. And you can see this cat sorting the snake out over here. So you need to be very, almost aggressive in how you approach this particular project. You don't take any kind of nonsense from anybody else. Make sure you stand up for what you believe in and put forward your idea. This is how people will appreciate your leadership, it seems, at this particular point. And if there's any kind of toxic people that you're working with, you need to sort it out, nip it in the bud before it gets out of hand, because you are going to be dealing with people that are a bit, there's hidden enemies here. You can see there's all these crocodiles in the water over here. Now you've got the person that you're working with, or somebody that you're going to be working with even here, are very supportive, and they will help you get through a situation and get over difficulties. Make sure that you are not divulging any of your information before you've don't divulge any of your plans, so keep your secrets. The Seven of Swords talks about deception, or people doing things behind your back. So there could be people that are not very supportive of what you're doing and could be sabotaging whatever you're doing. So be aware that that could be the case. And so make sure you play your cards very close to your chest because of all these hidden enemies. But there is somebody that's going to help you through this particular situation. You're going to get that support. And you've got the World card, so this is the card of achievement. So whatever you do is going to be very, very successful, and it's going to be very international as well. So something global that you're doing, and a lot of people will have a lot of admiration for what you're doing, because you're going to be putting out something into the world that's going to be really appreciated. So achieving after a lot of work. And that seems to be, you need to focus on your work. You do have somebody that's there to help you, and you will be able to achieve your goals. Make sure you have a good plan in place, but you will have to invest a lot of time and effort into that particular situation. So I'm just drawing some cards from the Fairy Tarot, and this is for the Oracle read. And you've got the Queen of Spring over here, which says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So you've got the support you will get the support that you need, and you need to have a lot of self-confidence. And the second one is the Nine of Spring, which is protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. So this is like the Nine of Rods. So there are a lot of problems or obstacles that you are going to have to face, but you will be able to deal with it. But you just have to persevere and continue and be optimistic about it. And the Star is also a card of optimism, which says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Now you will get over any kind of obstacles or any kind of drama that you're facing. You will be able to sort it. The Star card, like I said, is dealing with on an international level. So your idea will be accepted by people, and you will get that renown and fame, and people will be very thrilled with whatever you're putting out there. But you do need to be optimistic, and you do need to be somebody who takes control, and communicate your ideas very clearly, because that's what people want to hear. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.